Now on CoastTV News.
Police chief charged the federal prosecution of the overtime fraud case in Bethany Beach and the penalties the town former department head faces. An eminent domain debate will look at a bill making its way through the Maryland General Assembly that deals with the takeover of farmland.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Elisa Weber and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We're going to take a live look outside at Dover this morning, and our first meteorologist, Bob Trahey, is going to join us. Bob, we've warmed up to the 20s now. This is great news, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Time to break out the shorts and T-shirts, Elisa. Well, not really, but it started as a frigid day across Delmarva. Look at these single-digit lows: 4 in Salisbury, 6 in Georgetown, 8 in Ocean City, 5 in Cambridge, 7 in Easton. And we have recovered a little bit. We're already basically warmer than yesterday. 23 in Delmar, Georgetown 23, Ocean City 25, Rehoboth 24. We do have a light northwesterly breeze, knocking that feels-like temperature down just a little bit. So it's feeling like teens and 20s, but not nearly as barbaric as it had the last few days. Here's a visible satellite picture showing mid to high level clouds. They've been streaming in all morning long, not producing anything in the way of snow. We're just seeing the clouds moving through. We have Arctic high pressure along the east coast, and that will tend to slide off the coast, and we will begin to warm up. And we're starting that already. Noon hour into the upper 20s across much of the area with filtered sunshine. By mid-afternoon, we're into the 29 to about 30-degree range. Millsboro, Milton, Seaford as well, and Fenwick Island. If you're in the sunshine, I think you could get close to the freezing mark, so probably some melting as we go through the afternoon hours. You can see temperatures and wind chills are pretty close together. We top out in the low 30s. What feels like temperatures in the teens and 20s. Not as cold tonight. Now, we do have warmer conditions heading in for the weekend. I'll talk about that coming up a little bit later on.
Thank you, Bob. And new this morning, the next step in stopping the use of eminent domain in Maryland. This takes place in the state Senate, and a hearing by the Judicial Proceedings Committee is scheduled for a bill introduced earlier this month. It would ban the state government from taking privately owned farm property or private property being used for conservation efforts. And this bill is in the earlier stages, with several steps needing to occur before it goes up for a vote. And also new this morning, Delamar's ability to raise more money for permissible bonds could be increasing. A bill in the Delaware House of Representatives was approved by the Administration Committee. It would increase the amount from $1 to $10 million, and it now moves to the full floor for a vote. And happening now, the federal government is charging Bethany Beach's former police chief with stealing overtime money. An amount of more than $80,000, prosecutors say Michael Redmond submitted false overtime slips. And a year ago, Redmond and Captain Darren Cathell were dismissed from the department after allegedly misusing OT pay. Cathell was also charged, and Redmond faces up to 20 years and a maximum fine of $250,000 if he is convicted. And another huge fire is blasting through the dry brush and rugged terrain of North Los Angeles County right now, and fire conditions are warning even extended until Friday. This fire broke out Wednesday morning and quickly took off, propelled by those high winds that have plagued that region for weeks. And so far, it has burned 9,400 acres, but it's not threatening any structures. Fire officials say crews have not contained the fire yet, but 31,000 people are under evacuation orders. And new this morning, 2 people are dead and multiple others are injured after a school shooting in Nashville. The Metro Nashville Police Department says a student at Anticoke High School shot themselves after firing at 2 others and killing 1 other student. Police say the shootings happened in the cafeteria, and that shooter approached the victim and fired multiple rounds before turning that weapon onto himself.
We kept hearing like gunfire in the front of the cafeteria. Then people looked around screaming, and we ran behind the garbage cans.
That school was then shut down for the rest of the week, and while students were bused to a nearby hospital to be reunited with their families. And reversing Biden-era immigration policy has been an early initiative by President Trump, and now Congress is taking action. As NBC's Chris Pallone shows us, fallout continues over Trump's pardons and his DEI plans.
To Los Angeles.
Amidst increasing backlash, President Trump is defending his decision to pardon everyone convicted in the January 6th Capitol attack.
I said I was going to release him, and probably very quickly. And they voted for me, and I won in a landslide.
Mr. Trump insisting on Fox News Wednesday night that reviewing each case individually wasn't feasible.
It would be very, very cumbersome to go and look. You know how many people we're talking about? 1,500 people. Almost all of them are should not have been. This should not have happened.
The president repeating his frequent false claim that his election loss in 2020 was because the election was stolen.
They were protesting the vote because they knew the election was rigged, and they were protesting the vote.
The president also downplaying the acts of violence against police that day.
Some of those people with the police, true, but they were very minor incidents, okay?
I was beaten, crushed, kicked, punched, surrounded.
Police officer Daniel Hodges, one of many who tried to keep rioters from entering the Capitol.
Someone reached underneath my visor, tried to gouge out my eye. And all these people were just pardoned by Donald Trump.
More than 140 officers were injured during the attack, some beaten, shocked with tasers, and sprayed with chemical irritants. The pardons troubling even for some in the president's party.
You just blanket pardon all of them without consequence? I think that sends a horrible message to our law enforcement officers.
But for President Trump, it's a campaign promise made and a campaign promise kept. Chris Pallone, NBC News, Washington.
Coming up next, we'll show you how Neighbors Helping Neighbors is making life a little easier for some in our community.
Transport your taste buds to Italy without leaving town at Two Meatballs Ristorante. Enjoy a cozy atmosphere with a symphony of flavors in every bite. Indulge yourself with our assortment of Italian entrees or satisfy your cravings with our finely crafted brick oven pizzas, all made with fresh ingredients. Get your favorites delivered, hot and fresh. Sign up for our free VIP program for discounts and weekly specials, plus get 10% off your first online order. Two Meatballs Ristorante, located behind the Wawa in Long Neck.
Delaware has the 5th highest percentage of residents over the age of 65. Many are seniors who need a little assistance in order to maintain their independence, while others are family caregivers who just need a little time off. Are you a senior with time on your hands to help another? If you need help, if you need respite, if you can help, call me. I promise you can have a better life. I'm Amy McDermott of Seniors Helping Seniors, providing companionship and care to seniors in Sussex County.
Camp Rehoboth Chorus celebrates their 15th season, performing on Broadway on Valentine's Day weekend. Featuring the best of Broadway show tunes and musicals, this concert features hits from Mamma Mia, Hair, Jersey Boys, and Hello, Dolly. Performances are February 14th and 15th at 7 p.m. and Sunday matinee on February 16th at 3 p.m. at Epworth United Methodist Church in Rehoboth Beach. Tickets are $30 and $15 for students. Available at camprehoboth.org. Sponsored by CoastTV.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Bath by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
He had earlier mentioned that he wanted to take a little joyride.
So he was driving?
Yes, ma'am.
Does it really matter who was behind the wheel?
I asked him, are you sure Gordy gave you permission to drive it?
Because now...
So he drove into the canal? Yes, Your Honor.
They're both sunk.
And then what happened? He got it stuck into the swamp out there. And it was left there, and the engine was destroyed.
Next, Judge Judy.
Thursday at 2 on CoastTV.
They say it takes a village, but what does that mean in action? On today's Coastal Connections, CoastTV News reporter Emma Aiken shows us how one local group is turning community care into life-saving support.
Carrying Teresa Butcher's groceries to her door. On this day, that's how village volunteer David Heald was using his free time.
I'm just helping them do what they want to do. If I can be a blessing to others in that sense, that's enough for me.
The local nonprofit tries to help older adults live independently. Before the groceries got to Butcher's door, the day started in the car. Heald went to Butcher's house to pick her up since she can't drive herself.
Everybody is wonderful. Everybody is wonderful. I don't know another organization that's probably as good as this one, honestly.
But first, Heald got her mail.
Good morning, Teresa.
And then to the store, where Butcher did her own shopping. But at the end, Heald was there to help her load the groceries in the car and take her back home. After a decade with the village, Butcher is confident they've changed her life.
I'm so happy that I'm with them. So very, very happy, so very happy.
And for Healed, I think he could say the same.
So I'd probably get more out of it than maybe the people I'm helping.
So whether it's a trip to the grocery store or even something creative like making a vision board, village volunteers show that community is built through one kind gesture at a time. For Coastal Connections, I'm Emma Aiken.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Taylor Swift, she is just at the peak of all her powers right now.
How has she been able to change the game with her fan base, with her music? That's a Taylor Swift effect.
The Swift Effect, Episode 1, Breaking the Mold, this Saturday at noon on CoastTV. Sponsored locally on CoastTV by Pohanka Kia. Shop online at pohankakiamd.com.
Delmarva's hit music station, 102.5 WBOC.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product. I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products that the X5 5-in-1 Miracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value, for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
To drip or not to drip? That is the question. Should you really let your faucet drip all the time to stop your pipes from freezing in cold weather? Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 5:30 on CoastTV.
Coming up, Drew's hanging with Andy McDowell.
There's so much to talk about.
Thursday at noon on CoastTV.
It appears the frigid temperatures are finally starting to move out, and look how cold it is in Cambridge right now. The marina iced in. Hope they have a bubbling system for those posts, because at high tide, if they don't, they could get pulled out for sure. But Cambridge, you're looking at temperatures only getting up to about 30 as we go into the afternoon with these high wispy clouds, mid to high level clouds. So our storyline today is it's still quite cold, but we are getting a little closer to freezing as we go into the afternoon hours. Friday, really much of the same, more in the way of sunshine, and temperatures maybe a couple of degrees warmer. But look at these lows: 4 in Salisbury, 6 in Georgetown this morning, 8 in Ocean City, 5 in Cambridge, and 7 in Easton. But temperatures have recovered across a good chunk of the Mid-Atlantic, with teens and 20s, 29 in Norfolk, 19 in Winchester. They were 0 this morning, 22 in New York City, and closer to home, we're looking at lower 20s right now, 23 in Salisbury, up to Georgetown, Milton 24, 25 in Ocean City, and Rehoboth at 25. We're already warmer than yesterday's high, as the winds are still coming in out of the northwest. They're pretty light, so we're seeing those feels like temperatures pretty much mirroring the actual temperatures in the teens and 20s, and already about 5 to 6 degrees warmer at this time than we were yesterday. So things are improving. We're seeing these wispy high clouds now moving in on the visible satellite picture. The white not moving is the snow, but we're in these clouds as we have Arctic high pressure along the east coast. Now we'll start to move offshore, and we'll start to get into a southwesterly flow flow. But right now, it's just a lot of high clouds across the mid-Atlantic. There is a front back across the Midwest, a little bit of light snow there, but that cold front will kind of fizzle out by the time it gets here. But they had snow from North Carolina into the southeast and a historic snow all the way to the Gulf Coast, too. You can still see the snow down the bayou around the New Orleans area into the panhandle of Florida. Pretty incredible stuff. They haven't seen snow like that in a long time. Here's Futurecast at noon. No snow for us. We're looking at those mid to high level clouds with upper 20s. I think we're close to 30. And I think somebody will hit 32 this afternoon, especially if you see more sunshine. It clears out this evening and then through the overnight, falling through the 20s. And I think by tomorrow morning, it's colder than these numbers. I think some of us are in the teens. Otherwise, we're in the 20s to start the day. And then your Friday, mainly sunny skies, and we will creep above that freezing mark into the afternoon. I think about 35 degrees. Feels like temperatures improving too into the 20s and 30s this afternoon, pretty much like the actual temperatures. And then through the overnight, feeling like teens and 20s tomorrow morning, and then improving conditions into the afternoon. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. We're seeing the cold air starting to move to the north as we're getting into more normal conditions. So it looks like we're looking at highs into the 40s as we go into the second half of the weekend and next week. 32 this afternoon, partly cloudy, continued cold. 15 tonight, mostly clear and very cold. And then 35 on Friday, melting more snow with sunny skies. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. The weekend, not bad. Mostly sunny Saturday, 36. Bounce it up to 46 on Sunday. Mostly cloudy skies. And then we're into the mid to upper 40s, maybe 50 as we head into Tuesday as we stay away from big storms as we go into next week. Umbrella giveaway winner today is Michael Gaynor from Ocean View. Congratulations to Michael on his brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you, Bob. And if you're having a rough week, well, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. You can sign up for free at coasttv.com/signup and get your weekly dose of joy directly to your inbox on Friday. And coming up tonight on DSN, your game of the night at 5:45, Seaford will face Laurel in boys basketball. Then at 10:30, it's the final score. Along with that game of the night we just mentioned, at 4 p.m., you can watch Laurel take on Seaford in girls basketball. Then at 4:30, Woodbridge and Delmar face off in girls basketball. At 5:30, Kent Island and North Carolina battle it out in boys basketball. And at 6:30, Delmar and Woodbridge face off in boys basketball. Coast TV will be right back.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid toilet bowl cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com now.
Come out for the Delmarva Shorebirds Hot Stove Banquet, Thursday, January 30th at the Wicomico Youth and Civic Center. Get your tickets today, which includes a buffet-style dinner and your opportunity to meet Orioles manager Brandon Hyde. Plus, there'll be a cash bar and silent auction with sports memorabilia from your favorite MLB and minor league teams. Proceeds benefit the Shorebirds Fly Together Fund. Tickets available now at theshorebirds.com.
You push it. You try to hold them shut, but your doors won't stay closed no matter what. Introducing Ruby Monkey Magnets. Ultra-thin magnetic plates that will keep your doors and drawers shut. Just peel to reveal the super strong adhesive. Place the monkey, then the magnet, and close. Installation is that simple, and now you have a door that will stay shut. The secret is the ultra-strong industrial magnet's powerful attraction that holds tight. Monkey magnets work on most surfaces and are perfect for cabinets, dresser drawers, sliding closet doors, and more. Even your outdoor problems are solved in an instant because they're corrosion and rust resistant. Call or go online now to get 8 sets of monkey magnets for only $9.99. Due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get monkey magnets at this low price. There is a strict limit of 1 house pack per order. Call now.
Call 1-800-453-9032. That's 1-800-453-9032. Call or visit getmonkeymagnets.com. So call 1-800-453-9032 now.
Loud vehicle noise is a growing concern in many of our communities, and people from all 3 of Delaware's counties gathered in Dover to speak about the impacts it's having. House Bill 35, passed last year, aims to develop a comprehensive motor vehicle noise program. While state officials are gathering public input and finalizing the standards, some neighbors we spoke with say until changes are made, the noise will continue to disrupt daily life.
It's a constant question that we have. How to take care of the noise. Too much noise is just too much noise.
The public listening session was one of 2 opportunities for people in Delaware. The next session is going to be on January 29th at the Del Dot building in Dover. And President Trump's Diet Coke button has been reinstalled at the Oval Office desk for his 2nd term. Trump used the ballet button to order Diet Cokes during his 1st term between 2017 and 2021. And the Wall Street Journal, which got an inside look at the renovated office, reports that button was already reinstalled on Monday for him to use on his first day back in the White House. And coming up next, safety increase in Greenwood will tell you how Town Council says a new fully staffed police department will impact operations.
Download the Coast TV News app on your Apple or Android devices.
Mark your calendars for the Children's Beach House Gala presented by Jack Wingo Realtors and Jack Wingo Asset Management on February 8 in Dewey Beach. This black tie evening features an open bar, auctions, dinner, and a performance by Kristen and the Noise. Your support helps empowered children with special needs to build confidence, develop leadership skills, and thrive in a caring community. For more info, visit cbhinc.org/gala or call 302-841-9639. Sponsored by Coast TV.
It's the incredible Red Dog, the amazing universal socket tool that fits, grips, and tightens virtually any fastener. Look at all the different sizes and shapes, nuts, bolts, and screws. Any head will do. Red Dog grabs on tight and locks into place fast. It replaces hundreds of different tools, yet it's smaller than a battery. 54 telescoping steel pins mold around any object. Then, up to 150 pounds of torque knock out rusted fasteners. You can get Red Dog for just $19.99. Breaking news: Red Dog may be discontinued. Due to supply chain shortages, Red Dog is stopping manufacturing immediately. There's a strict limit of 3 per order while supplies last. Order now.
Call 1-800-519-7208. That's 1-800-519-7208 or visit byreddog.com. Call 1-800-519-7208 now.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah. Somebody's having a night tonight. I love this wheel.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
The competition heats up.
Ain't no party like a Jeopardy party.
The Jeopardy Champions Wild Card Tournament begins.
All bets are off. Anything can happen.
Thursday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
The Polar Bear Plunge, benefiting Special Olympics Delaware, is one of the first state's coldest and most beloved traditions. This year, you have 2 exciting ways to take part. Plunge in person in Rehoboth Beach on Sunday, February 2nd, or create your own virtual plunge. Anytime, anywhere, and as cold or not as you want. It's not about how you plunge, it's about why. Support thousands of Special Olympics Delaware athletes. Register now at plungede.org.
People in one Sussex County town are feeling safer these days with a fully staffed police department. The Greenwood Police Department hired a 3rd officer this week. Corporal Brooke Tucker previously served with the Harrington and Smyrna police departments, and her hire comes about a month after new police chief David Walton was sworn in. He joined the 1 officer on duty in Greenwood who served alone for months. Town officials say the new officers are already making a positive impact.
I feel very safe now, and they're going forward 100%. I mean, we can't ask for no more than that.
Greenwood Councilwoman Doreen Jones says the town has also created a police accountability committee to advise the department right there in Sussex County. And Delaware is collaborating with the federal officials to collect sick geese and dead snow geese and other birds suspected of bird flu. This comes after hundreds of snow geese were found dead in Prime Hook, and bird flu was found in broiler flocks. Sick or dead animals found in Delaware must be reported to DenRec, and hunters, listen up. Do not pick up dead birds unless you have disposable gloves on. Is hosting its largest drive next week. The event takes place Monday through Wednesday and at the OC Convention Center. This year's theme is related to supporting the lifeguards right there in Ocean City.
Right now we're seeing overcast skies at Salisbury. We'll call it filtered sunshine. Temperatures warming up. Look at this, up to 23. Break out the shorts. Well, not really. We're only warming into the low 30s this afternoon, maybe melting some of that snow as we're looking at the cold air starting to ease a little bit as we go into the upcoming weekend, and then milder conditions for the end of the weekend and beyond. More on that coming up in your 10-day forecast. Call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone at 443-880-9100. It is sponsored by the law offices of Brockstead, Mandalis, Federico. I'll have your warmer 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
Capture your favorite moments at the Coast TV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at coasttv.com under the Features tab. The Coast TV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
Start your new year off right with a brand new bathroom with Coastal Bath Company. We're the only Bathlanded dealer on Delmarva with the Good Housekeeping seal. Plus, we have a 2-year money-back guarantee.
I would hands down recommend Coastal Bath. There's no one better.
Coastal Bath gave us a beautiful walk-in shower.
Save $2,025 off your new acrylic bath system. Plus, no payments and no interest until 2026.
Call today for a free in-home estimate. Local and family-owned. Coastal Bath.
The hammers are smashing, the glasses are raising, and the fun times await at Bushel Sports Bar and Grill in Lewis. Explore our selection of off-season entrees and mouth-watering signature sandwiches that are sure to satisfy any palate. Relax and enjoy local craft brews and specialty cocktails watching your favorite sports team, or compete with your friends at some 8-ball. And indulge yourself with year-round all-you-can-eat crabs served by the bucketful and seasoned to perfection. For good vibes with a friendly atmosphere, visit Bushel's on Coastal Highway today.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. Don't be fooled by overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Call now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
DSN Plus is more energy. Extra live games and on-demand replays anytime, anywhere. DSN Plus is more hype. From playoff matchups in unified football to marching band showcases, we highlight what makes Delmarva unique. DSN Plus is more hometown pride. We go wherever our teams go with up to 5 live games every weeknight. DSN is still free on air and cable, but get even more with DSN Plus, just $6.99 a month. Download the Delmarva Sports Network app from your app store today. The Salisbury Stakes are serving up some smoking soccer action on the Delmarva Sports Network. Feel the fire as the stakes grill their opponents and sear the competition. They're bringing the heat, from hot goals to sizzling saves. It's the perfect recipe for soccer excitement. Don't miss their flavor-packed season. Get your soccer well done. Watch the Salisbury Stakes only on the Delmarva Sports Network and the DSN app.
You had a big job.
It was a resurfacing job.
A swimming pool company in over their head?
The question was, did we complete the job? Not if we completed it satisfactorily.
Next, Judge Judy.
Thursday at 2 on Coast TV.
The National Aquarium Stranding Response says 3 of the turtles it rescued is making progress. The organization says one from Assateague Island. That turtle refused to eat, but now it's consistently showing that they are able to do so on their own. Another one rescued by MER was treated for vessel strike wounds and infections, and another was found in West Ocean City with a wound to its rear flipper, but it is now scheduled for a pre-release exam.
Well, good to see the Turtles on the road to recovery. We're looking at a cold afternoon, and we're warming it up, folks. We're in the 20s this afternoon, maybe up to 31, possibly some areas hitting 32. Not a lot of wind, so it feels like temperatures into the 20s, and then actual temperatures and wind chills kind of matching as we go into the evening hours as the winds die out. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. A couple of cold mornings in the teens, 35 Friday, Saturday 36. We jump to 46 on Sunday, and then 40s into next week, close to 50 on Tuesday. Not seeing any big storms of snow or rain on the horizon, and we stay in the 40s really basically the rest of January into early February.
Thank you, Bob, and thank you for joining us here for Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app. And don't forget to join us for Coast TV News at 5 later this afternoon. Have a great day.